So Grubby, when I asked you at the finals in March if it was time for another #1 for you, you said, well, it sounds nice. Didn't really work out. You came third, I think. And I almost thought I'd ask you the same question again, but then you managed to win the World Cyber Games. How much was that needed for you, the #1 title?
I think it was very needed for me. I was very hungry for it.
You jumped up in the air, you threw your fists in the air. Was it the audience as well that pushed you to win there?
No, every time I win at home, I'm the same. It's the magnitude of the tournament. And yeah, maybe a little bit the audience, but there was a tremendous release of tension for me.
So, which percentage of your winnings are you going to give to Blizzard for the new patch and making Orcs stronger?
I think Blizzard doesn't need bribes.
Do you think they've made Orcs stronger? Do you think that's why you've been better?
I don't think so.
So, here you've played against Lyn already, which is an Orc mirror matchup. You won. Then you literally destroyed Sky. He didn't have a chance at all. Now Lyn has played against Sky. Sky even took a map. How difficult is the final going to be for you?
I think it should be pretty difficult because now it's a new day, so I think everyone's shape today is a little better than yesterday. And coming off of a defeat, Lyn probably thought about the games. And so in a mirror matchup, I think if you lose the first best of 3, it will get scarier than before. So I think it's best to try to win the first one already and not consider my position or anything.
What do you think about Moon's performance here? He's been your opponent in the WCG final. Here he only came 4th. Why do you think wasn't he in shape here?
Not to spread shit or something, but he was going to win 2-0 against Sky already. And then when Sky got a blue screen, the game was too open to say for sure. They had about the same population, but strategy-wise and hero level-wise, Moon was far ahead. And I think everyone who saw that game knows it. And that's just a shame. There was no other fair decision that could have been made. And then, typical, when the regame came, Moon did the same strategy, and Sky made it look like he's doing the same, but made the perfect counter. And it's understandable, really. But I could see Moon was quite affected, even though he would never complain about it himself.
Moon is your teammate, and WC3L playoffs are coming up. At the World Cyber Games, you played for the Netherlands, basically. Here you're playing for the name Grubby. Which do you enjoy the most? Playing for your name, for your country, or for your team?
I enjoy all, actually.
Which one the most?
The most is when it's all together, like at WCG. I played for my team and for my country and for myself. I guess I play a little bit for all 3 factors everywhere I attend.
So you've had a lot of tournaments in a row now. Basically, after Cologne, you had to come here. What's the difference between Germany and Korea when it comes to playing a tournament?
I always seem to enter some kind of strange jet lag when I'm in Korea, and it's not really because of the jet. It's more that they are a 24/7 country with. Like it's the city that never sleeps, the Seoul. You can go out anytime to get some food. So this morning I woke up at 4 or 5 a.m. and we went out for food. So now it's like my late afternoon already, even though it's only 12. And in Germany I had a perfect schedule, and here I go to sleep at 9 p.m. Like for me, it's mostly the culture and the food that's different.
What about the language? You gave a German interview after WCG. You obviously speak English and Dutch. How about Korean? Is it more difficult if there's the language barrier at the place where you play a tournament?
Well, I feel slightly more comfortable in Germany because I can ask directions to anyone. If we jump in a cab, I can tell them where we need to go. And in Korea, you rely more on the other people, so you need some people to help you. Like, we have this hotel, it's called Mayfield Hotel. And you keep saying Mayfield, even in the Korean accent, Mayfield. But then finally they're like, oh, Maypo. I don't understand.
So do you know a little Korean? Have you learned anything from your teammates?
A few words, but when you don't speak it all the time, you forget the less important words, and you only remember like food, sleep, hungry.
Yeah, those are the important ones. Well, another thing that happens here, I guess, you've had an autograph session yesterday, and there's a famous video now of you jumping out of the window at World Esports Masters to run away from fans. Is that a problem? Have you ever thought about, I need protection at some point?
No, of course not. I mean, these guys are fun-loving creatures. Actually, the part where I went out of the window, we agreed that we would all go just to reduce stress a little for everyone. And Tot and Moon were going to follow me, but as I got outside, they were testing the waters. I look around and they didn't follow me, and I thought the coast was clear. But then there were like calls, oh, there, Grubby, and it was more like a funny situation, and I thought, okay, I better go back because there were like dozens of people running there already, and they saw Tot and Moon standing about to go outside. So yeah, we just tried it the normal way, go out through the press room.
Would you say that Chinese fans are crazier than Korean ones?
Yeah, I would say they're, I wouldn't say crazy, but they're more persistent in their enthusiasm.
Okay, Grubby. Thank you very much for the interview, and good luck in the final against Lyn.
Thank you.